Hello, rail fans. It's Friday afternoon, and I have nothing on the agenda, so I decided I'd go out and chase the Reading and Northern fast freights. I start off the evening in my backyard at the West Hazleton office located in the Humboldt Industrial Park. This is where the West Hazleton Fast Freight originates. The Fast Freight is a Sunday through Friday Humboldt to North Reading turn. Today, the power for the Fast Freight is an SD40-2 and an SD50-2. The 5019 is one of 4 SD50s purchased from CSX in February of 2019. The WHFF uses a caboose as a platform for the conductor, as they have to shove out of Humboldt for 3 miles to get to Oneida Junction. Once there, they get on the Norfolk Southern's Hazleton Runner before heading south on the Reading and Northern Hazleton line.
Has permission on the Hazleton running, track 421 in the PM, working with the H98 and okay, I believe the Oneida switch reverse.
I came out to the Route 309 crossing in Hazel Township, which is just before the Oneida Junction. This has been site to quite a few accidents, and I can see why, as the vehicles kept creeping closer or just plain went through the crossing once the lights were activated. This job comes on duty at 4 p.m. It takes the day's cars from the industrial park and also some coal cars down to Reading. It usually departs between 4 and 5, but that can be delayed depending on how the day shift jobs go, specifically the coal. I'll discuss all the Humboldt operations in another video. A popular spot to catch this job once it starts heading south is crossing the Lofty Road just outside of McAdoo. But I knew there was also a train coming out of Jim Thorpe around 4:30, and I didn't know which one was going to head south first. So I decided to pass up Lofty and go for Hawks. Hawks is somewhere I've never been, and it's where the Hazleton line meets up with the main line, located just near Barnesville.
Medium clear, Hawk, Hazleton line southbound.
After about 25 minutes of waiting, I could hear the rumble of the train descending the grade from Hazleton. Here it came around the bend and right through Hawks. From here, the train continues south through East Monomoy Junction, through Tamaqua to Port Clinton, and eventually on to Reading. The WHFF was already calling out the signals at East Monomoy, so there was no way I was going to leapfrog him. Since they already came through, that meant the Jim Thorpe job was going to be behind him. I didn't hear anything on the radio, so I decided to head down to Tamaqua. As I was crossing the tracks at Marion Avenue, I saw headlights in the distance. I whipped it around, set up for the shot. Jim Thorpe Extra, with 2 SD50s hauling 2 cars to Reading. This Extra is the North Reading Fast Freight, but it's running opposite due to some track work on the main line down to Reading. What is usually a morning call time is now a 4:30 p.m. out of Jim Thorpe. After catching the train by Marion High School, I went down to Tamaqua. I've passed through Tamaqua many times over the years. Enjoyed a few libations there, and spent hours working there, but I've never buffed a train. The Tamaqua train station dates back to 1874 and served as a passenger station for the Reading. Today, it has been renovated and houses a restaurant, ice cream shop, and I believe there's a museum inside as well. There is a ton of history in this land of running water, including multiple static displays and recently placed signs for the 250th anniversary of anthracite coal. Today, Tamaqua is a significant part of the Reading and Northern, as there is a yard on the south end of town, and many jobs originate and terminate here daily. The southbound signals show something different than the 3 reds I usually see traveling down 309 into town. After chatting with another rail fan for a few minutes, here came the Jim Thorpe Extra. Well, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this short trip with the fast freights. If you did, give the video a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe. So long for now. Take care.